Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Lady Bomber Basketball on Atomic TV. I'm Mike Rovell, and sitting beside me is my co-host, Kennedy Tate. And tonight's matchup features your Bombers taking on the Walla Walla Blue Devils. Richland is 7-3 this season, coming off a great win against Hanford.
Yeah, so far this season, we've seen great contributions from Kylie Kukis, Kenzie Stone, among others on this team, especially like Taylor Davis has been going off incredibly in scoring. And this should be a more slower-paced game today. So I'm very excited to see what has in store, but we don't know much about this Blue Devils team. So this is going to be a wild card matchup, but I expect our Bomber girls to go out there and get the job done.
Yeah, Walla Walla 3-7 heading into tonight's matchup to Richland 7-3. And I look to see Kaylani Reyes continue to make an impact from behind the arc here tonight. And as it stands right now, that's our pregame show. We're going to go down to the court for our pregame intros.
We'd like to remind you the Richland School District is a tobacco-free school district. Tobacco products and alcohol beverage is not permitted on school property. Signs other than an official school banner and use of any type of noise maker are prohibited. We hope you will enjoy tonight's contest and support our efforts to respect human dignity by promoting good citizenship and sportsmanship in high school interscholastic athletics. And now, the introductions for the visiting Walla Walla Blue Devils. Number 2, Julissa Martinez-Payon. Number 5, Molly Franklin. Number 11, Matt Lawyer. Number 14, Lainey Hand. Number 20, Raylyn McNeil. Number 23, Bridget Boyd. Number 32, Maddie Oliveros. And the starters for the visiting Blue Devils. Number 10, Shayla Creaston. Number 12, Gracie Pierce. Number 21, Lucy Billingsley. Number 22, Delilah Franzen. And number 30, Corinne Hayes. The Blue Devils are coached by head coach Mike Clark. 22, Jordan Davis. Number 24, Carly Price. Number 30, Ellie Fox. And now the starters for your Richland Bombers. Senior guard, number 0, Kylie Kukas. We got junior guard, number 3, Kaylani Reyes. Sophomore forward, number 4, Deanna Drake. Sophomore guard, number 13, Taylor Davis. And sophomore forward, number 33, Kennedy Stone. Head coach for the Bombers is Amy Westerfield. Assistants Luke Larson, Kirk Westerfield, Emmy Ogden, and Ruben Morales. The game is officiated by Matt Griffin, Rick Curtis, Martin Ruiz. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for your hats to the singing and playing our national anthem as performed by the Bomb Squad Band.
Starting off the action here tonight, it'll be Deanna Drake to jump for Richland, and it'll be Delilah Franson to jump for Walla Walla. Sparser crowd here tonight at Art Dawald. It's a Friday night, and a lot of the Walla Walla fans have long travel, so less fans from the visiting side as Walla Walla wins the tip. Franson on the baseline. Gets it back up top to Billingsley. Franson hands it off to Creason. And Billingsley is going to be fouled by Kylie Kukas on the first possession of the game.
Foul the Bombers, number 0, Kylie Kukas, her first team first.
Billingsley dribbles the ball off her foot, and it'll be Richland basketball into the hoop. Definitely the smallest crowd we've had so far for a home game here at Richland.
Yeah, the energy here inside this gym today is pretty dead, honestly.
Stone on the outside. Sets a screen for Kukas. Davis now finding Drake underneath for a layup. That's good.
2 points, Drake.
Pierce with Davis guarding her. Inside to Pierce. Tough contest from Davis. Gets it back to her. Another tough. Actually a block by Taylor Davis. It'll stay here. Walla Walla basketball. Billingsley goes over the top to Pierce, who kicks it outside to Franson. Billingsley driving on Reyes with her left. Pierce's 2 is no good. Rebound Davis. Kicks it up ahead to Kukas. Swings it to the middle to Reyes. Pulls an early 3. No good, short. Billingsley inside to Pierce. Puts up another 2. Still no good. This time Stone gets her first rebound of the game. Kukas with the defender trailing her. Outruns her. Kicks it outside to Reyes. Steps back. Pulls the 3. No good, short again. Francie commanding the offense from the right wing. Gets it to the middle to Pierce. Left hand, that one's good.
2 points, Pierce.
Reyes waiting from the screen from Stone. Switches sides to Drake, who sets a screen for Kukas. Driving through the paint, gets under her defender, and is fouled on her way up to the rim.
Foul on number 10, Shayla Christian. Happy Kukas shooting 2.
No good on the first. Gracie Pierce is asked to tuck her necklace by the referee, and we will shoot shot 2 here. 0 for 2 from the line for Kukas, rebounded by Franson, excuse me. Creason inside, no good. Rebounded Stone, it'll be a foul on Pierce.
This has to be one of the slowest starts we've seen all season. 4 points through the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, it just seems like not only is the scoring started out slow, but all the players on the court don't seem to have a whole lot of intent behind their movements.
Yeah, they all seem pretty lethargic.
Drake fakes the pass. Stone drives baseline. Finds herself picking up the dribble in the corner. Kukas for 3 from the top. No good. Good rebound from Stone. Puts up a putback. That's good.
2 points, Kevin Stone.
Pierce trying to find something in the middle. Kicks it back out to Billingsley. Her left hand can't find a home. Tipped out of bounds by Stone. Blue Devil basketball. Over the top to Hayes, who gets it right back over to Billingsley. Hayes and Billingsley go back and forth for a bit, and now Billingsley's driving. Her right hand's good off the glass. Excuse me, that's Hayes.
2 points, Hayes.
Davis with a jumper, no good left. Inside to Pierce, blocked from behind by Davis. She's got her second block of the night. All knotted up at 4 with 4:01 remaining here in the first. Inside to Hayes, can't get a clean catch. Another good contest from Davis. She's got her third block of the quarter. If you can call that a block, we'll see how it gets scored. Davis working on Billingsley, gets a screen from Stone. Goes through Stone's hands, and it's picked up by Pierce. Pierce now with Drake guarding her is fouled, and her shot attempt goes off the baseline wall.
Foul number 4, Jalen Drake. Her first, team second. At the line, number 12, Gracie Davis.
Pierce's first attempt is no good, as we see Nehemiah Nelson, Carly Kreutz, and Molly Franklin check into the game. Molly Franklin checking in for Walla Walla, along with Maddie Oliveras for Walla Walla, who check in on the next shot.
Number 32, Maddie Oliveras.
Free throw no good. Drake trying to grab the rebound, tied up with Pierce, and we have a jump ball. Possession arrow will be Richland.
Jump ball, ball Bombers.
Richland looking to set something up here. Errant pass by Taylor Davis will go out of bounds, and it will be Richland ball still. Call is made by the ref.
Foul number 13, Taylor Davis. Her first, Bombers third.
The foul will be assessed to Taylor Davis. Still unsure of what the call was.
I believe when the official came to the scores table, he called it a push, but pretty much just a blanket term for any contact foul. Oliveras trying to find something to do with the ball. Ends up eventually getting it to Pierce. Pierce gets it back inside. She'll be fouled by Kreutz on the contest. Brought her arm down to block the shot, but got a piece of her arm.
Foul the Bombers, number 24, Carly Kreutz. Her first, team's fourth. Shooting at the line, number 12, Gracie Pierce.
Walla Walla misses the first shot. As we see a little bit of energy pickup here in Art Dawald as our student section stands up and begins to chant during free throws. Always a good thing to see. Raise the energy, hopefully get something going for our Richland girls here.
Still knotted up with 4 points each. 2:53 remaining for those interested in the Indiana-Oregon Peach Bowl game. Dante Moore has just turned the ball over for a third time. He fumbled on their own 21-yard line. So rough sledding for Oregon in the first half as Davis pulls a 3, no good. Drake fighting for a rebound. It's picked up by Billingsley. All the way down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Walla Walla gets a good look at the rim, and
so did the ball.
Yeah, Pierce's shot is no good, and she comes in and she fouls Davis from behind.
You know, Mike, and perhaps this isn't necessarily an intelligent foul, but I wonder if there's a higher chance of committing a foul after you turn the ball over, because I feel like at least when I played basketball, every time I turned the ball over, I'd be rushed really hard to try to get the ball back, and a lot of times I'd foul someone.
Yeah, sheer frustration or just like trying to make up for your mistake.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like an actual stat though, if that's just like a feeling, you know?
I feel like it has to be just because you're that more devoted to trying to get the ball back, as Kreutz creates some space and gives it off to Stone. You know, you're just trying to get the ball back, and oftentimes you find yourself reaching for the ball, which is a foul if you contact the opponent, as Kukas trying to go inside, ends up kicking it back out to Kreutz for a wide open three. You can count it. Carly Kreutz gets her night going with the three. Billingsley guarded by Kukas. Franson gives it back to Franklin, and her layup's good. That was Carly Kreutz's second three of the year, only attempted 4. As Kukas finds Fox on the right wing, near side of your screen, and a bad pass intercepted by Hayes, and she gives it up to Billingsley. Billingsley outside to Franklin. Guarded tightly by Nelson, forces a bad pass. Billingsley's able to recover and scores with her right.
2 points, Lucy Billingsley.
Walla Walla with their first lead since the beginning of the quarter, as Kukas' pass goes through Stone's fingers once again. Loosely, Billingsley pulls the three, no hesitation. Rebound Kukas, 37 seconds on the clock now. Kukas slowing things down, getting under defenders once more, can't finish under the rim. It'll be it'll be Walla Walla basketball.
Taylor Davis checking into the game. Out comes Nehemiah Nelson.
Taylor Davis. In for Walla Walla, number 2, Joseph Martinez.
Limited scoring here early. Shot clock is turned off as Walla Walla looks to try and get something going here, and the pass from Martinez is turned over, but then she's able to try and get it back. It's a scrum for the ball, and it's popped out, and it's in Franklin's hands. Martinez able to swing it over to Hayes. Hayes has it stripped, and it's going to be a foul on Taylor Davis, her second of the quarter. 5.1 seconds on the game clock.
Foul on Taylor Davis. First, second, team.
It'll be the 5th personal foul on the Bombers this quarter, putting Walla Walla on the free throw line, as Hayes can't convert her first.
In for the Bombers, number 3, Carolina Reyes. In for Walla Walla, number 32, Matthew Olivares.
Hayes makes the second and gives the Blue Devils a 2-point lead with 5 seconds on the clock as she comes out of the game. And in comes Lainey Hand. Three seconds on the clock as Kukas pushes up the right wing. Pull-up jumper just inside the three-point line. No good. After one, it is the Blue Devils 9 and the Bombers 7.
16-point quarter.
Good evening, students, athletes, and families.
That's for both teams. That's a very low-scoring quarter. You know, guys, girls, JV, varsity, like that. For any game, that's a pretty low-scoring quarter. We've seen next to nothing here from either team. And hopefully, going into the second quarter, both of these teams can look to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, there's not been a whole lot to highlight. Both of these offense really have been trying to slow the game down, and in turn, you end up just getting this score. Both of these teams have been trying to work in the half court and mostly have been unsuccessful. Carly Kreutz hit a three on the right wing, and that was really about all of the half court offense the Bombers got. The rest was on, just cuts and drives from the top of the key.
So for a second here, let's talk X's and O's. What tangible changes are you looking to make for both teams going into the second quarter?
If I'm Richland, they've been living and dying by the three ball, it seems, at least early in the game. And they really haven't seemed to try to get that going at all. I'd like to see Reyes get some more shots. I'd like to see even Ellie Fox. She's been a good shooter when she actually shoots, and I'd like to see every single person of this Bomber team just start shooting more. And if I'm Walla Walla, I'm going to try and do the same thing. Just get more shots up, get more. They don't even have to be great looks at this point. Just get good looks.
Oh, no, I 100% agree with you, especially like in the situation earlier, and Kenzie Stone had the ball out on the three-point line, and she had like 5 feet between her and her defender. At that point, I'm shooting, even if I'm not a great shooter, because if you can make only like one delivery with like 6 of those, that still means they have to guard you, and then that opens up your inside looks, and then you can work inside out as an offense.
Pierce takes a 3 that's no good, rebounded by Reyes. But yeah, as you were saying, if you're a threat to score from the outside, you're a threat. It's a threat that has to be addressed, as Reyes takes a 3 from behind the arc. No good. She's 0 for 3 to start the night. Rebounded by Walla Walla. That's Billingsley pushing the pace now. A little bit more life out of this Walla Walla team to start the second quarter. Hayes tells Pierce to back cut. No avail there. A little bit of a wild pass. It'll end up being Richland basketball. It'll go off of Franson. Nearly a minute has elapsed off the clock here, and still no points in the second quarter. Reyes trying to make a decision. Skip pass to Kukas, takes a 3, no good. Not enough arc, and can't quite save it. It'll be Walla Walla basketball.
Yeah, we've seen Richland really unable to convert some of their three-point attempts here, and I think they need to just keep shooting, because that's the only way you're going to break these slumps. I think they're getting a little bit scared here. They need to hesitate less and just let the ball fly.
And better yet, I was saying they're living and dying by the 3, and right now they're kind of dying by it. I wouldn't be opposed to just playing a little bit of harder defense, maybe trying to jump a couple passes as Hayes gets her layup, and Coach Westerfield takes a timeout. It'll be a full one. So stagnant offense from both sides as we find ourselves in the score of Bombers 7, Blue Devils 11. We'll step aside. Richland down 4 to the Blue Devils coming out of the timeout. Kukas trying to get something going here, surveying her options on the left wing. Has her pass tipped by Creason, and it's turned over. Franson with the pull-up jumper in the key, no good. Creason trying to get the ball back, ends up getting a reach-in foul.
That was a good shot for him, though. Nice little pull-up, looked like Kobe back in like 08.
08 Kobe is. Yeah, that was a good, even then, that's a good take. That's a good shot, being able to get your defenders to blow by you, and you're shooting a 7-foot shot there. And again, those interested in the Peach Bowl, Indiana has just scored their 5th touchdown, and it is 34-7. It'll be 35-7 pending the extra point. Reyes takes her 4th 3 of the game. That one's good. And Kaylani Reyes cuts the deficit to 1. Creason going inside to Hayes. Good defense from Stone. Kukas with the steal. Going by every single defender with the right hand. There's the energy the Bombers need as Kylie gives the Bombers the lead. Franklin takes a three, rattles home.
2 points, Walla Franklin.
Most offense in this last 2 minutes than pretty much we've seen all game. As Kukas fakes the pass to Drake and gives it over to Reyes. Fox inside to Stone. Has it stripped and it's picked up by Hayes. Billingsley goes right through the defense for an easy right hand.
Yeah, she almost got them sleeping, it seems.
Reyes was guarded tightly on the outside. Fox in the corner. Back to Reyes. Trying to skip the pass. Does to Kukas. Kukas thinks about the three. Inside to Stone. Faces a double team. We're going to push on Karine Hayes.
Foul, Bryn Hayes.
4:38 in the second quarter. That'll be Hayes' first personal. Fox is the inbound pass off of Stone's fingertips into Kukas' hands. Kukas is going to take the uncontested three off the backboard. Gets her own rebound. Finishes with the, no she doesn't. Thought she was going to finish that, and it'll stay here. Last touch by a Blue Devil. Officials are referencing each other for some form of issue, and in turn we're going to get a substitution. It'll be Davis in for Fox. Davis with a good pass to Drake. Her jumper's short. And we're going to get a foul or a travel on Hayes here. Davis outside to Drake. Drake able to pass and set a screen for Davis, no avail. Kukas driving baseline on Franson. Gets trapped in the corner. Stone steps in and takes a jumper, no good. I love that shot from Kenzie Stone there, as Creason's going to get fouled by someone on Richland. They're not going to give him the jump, probably on Deanna Drake from reaching for behind. It will be on Drake.
She has... Oh, that's only her second. For some reason, I thought she had 3 fouls. We're good, though.
No, that is her second. Yeah, that is her second. Good pressure being employed here by the Bombers as Franklin is forced to break the press single-handedly. And Davis nearly able to create a turnover there. Instead, a little inbound from the out-of-bounds line near the Bomber bench. Creason at the top of the key. Hayes now, good defense from Stone. Trying to do something, ends up driving with the right, puts up a right-handed shot and one. No, we're going to get an offensive. Kylie Kukas taking the charge. She's slow to get up, but looks like she will.
Offensive foul, number 30, Corinne Hayes, her second. Team 30. And for all number 12, Grayson Pierce.
Kukas cutting to the corner. Nelson now. Bombers reverse the ball all the way over to Reyes. She's going to be pushed on her drive baseline. It'll stay here. Walla Walla has 14 fouls in the quarter. Richland still finding themselves in the three-point hole here. Can tie it up with one shot. Wide open Kenzie Stone on the inside. She's fouled and makes the shot. And one, Kenzie Stone. Gracie Pierce comes out of the game as she picks up her third foul of the half. Kenzie Stone will shoot. Just a 50% free throw shooter on the year, makes one there for the three-point play. As Franson can't finish right near the rim, rebounded by Davis. Taylor Davis has yet to notch any points here tonight. Reyes with a deep three, yes! Kaylani Reyes with some instant offense. Franklin able to maintain control, working on Kukis, picks up her dribble, trying to find anybody to give it to. Good defense in Kukis, tipped out. Hayes able to step through her defenders, puts up a shot at the rim. I keep saying finishes too early, and she'll shoot two.
Foul on number 3, Kaylani Reyes. Her first, team second. Shooting the ball for 30, Brent Davis.
Hayes makes her first free throw.
In foul on number 2, Jalissa Martinez-Leon.
Walla Walla, just a 2-point deficit with a little under 2:30 to play here in the first half, second quarter. Hayes misses the second off front iron, rebounded by Stone. Richland here trying to create some consistent offense. Trying to score on back-to-back possessions as Davis puts up a three that can't find a home. Hayes tipped it, unable to save it, gives it up to Davis, who finds Stone, can't connect.
In for the Blue Devils, number 32, Vanny Olivares.
Pass up ahead to Franson. Billingsley gives it over to Franklin. Trying to go inside to Olivares, instead gives it up to Martinez. 8 seconds on the shot clock now. Franklin finally finds Olivares. This time it's at the red line. Martinez driving baseline on Reyes, and she's going to be fouled.
Both teams appear to be falling back into their lull of point scoring. Saw a little bit of explosives for like 2 minutes, and then so far it's gone away. It's curved a little bit.
Franson underneath, finishes with the right on the left side. It's 18-18, minute 35 left. Nelson looks off some defenders. Eventually it winds up in Fox's hand. Can't finish on the jumper. And Stone's going to get a foul on the rebound.
Foul number 33, Kenzie Stone, her first, team fourth.
Franklin inbounding, able to get it to Billingsley. Walla Walla now moving with some pace as pass is caught by Martinez behind her head. As I say, moving with some pace. They slow back down this time. It's Billingsley finishing on the drive.
2 points, Lucy Billingsley.
Stone from the elbow. It's Nelson. Nelson takes a three. No good. Rebound, Olivares. Franson now getting the ball across half court. It's back to Billingsley. Falls down on her drive. Picked up by Kukis. It's an odd man rush for the Bombers. Kukis going past the defenders. Can't finish. Rebounded by Stone. Bombers moving really quickly here. They have time. They're able to regain possession, and Kukis gets a couple defenders to jump. Stone puts up a left, no good. Rebound Kukis, 13 seconds on the clock. Walla Walla foul. Richland's in the bonus. It'll be Kukis to shoot. She's just a 37% free throw shooter on the year. Misses the first. On a make, Walla Walla will likely try and set up a play for their best three-point shooter in Billingsley. Kukis makes her second. As Lawyer is now in. They give it to Billingsley. She steps back, hits Franklin, puts up a three, no good off the backboard, rebound Stone, the clock expires.
After 2 quarters of play, your Richland Bombers 19, Walla Walla Blue Devils 20.
16 minutes resulting in 39 points. Not exactly the greatest ratio considering every basket is worth at least 2 points. Unless it's a free throw, and there really weren't too many made here. So a slow start from both sides, but all in all, we have ourselves a close game after one half.
Yeah, we've seen both teams get off to a relatively slow start, so locker room talks are very impactful because you can change the flow of the game throughout just more motivation or changing up some tactics. So coming back into this after this break here in the third quarter, I expect to see more explosivity from one of the sides, if not both. And I think we'll have a good third quarter, and then once you hit the fourth quarter and players start to become tired, you slow down. I wouldn't be surprised if we could get a 25-point quarter. I think that's pretty reasonable. And then what happens in this next quarter will ultimately decide who ends up winning the game unless some player randomly gets hot in the fourth quarter, which does happen. But just normally, I think that's what we're going to see. So I'm excited to see what we get to see after the break.
Yeah, me too. A lot of game left to be played. We will return as the Gold Rush dance team takes the floor. We'll be back for the second half.
If your elementary school age citizen wants to join the RHS Gold Rush, we have a dance clinic on Monday, January 19th here at Richland High School, 9:30 to 11:30. It's open to kindergartners to fifth graders at a cost of $15 per dance.
welcome back from the halftime break. Richland is down 1 to the Walla Walla Blue Devils, 19-20. I just had a hot dog that was pretty good. Kennedy, what were you eating there?
I was also eating a hot dog, and all I can say about it is hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Yeah, I made myself a little bit of a makeshift spicy bite. I don't know if you guys have ever been and had a spicy bite from 7-Eleven, but I put some relish on there, jalapenos, a little ketchup. It was pretty good. So it's now Kukas bringing it up for Richland to start the second half, as she's done so many times this year in this game. She drives baseline on Franson.
She backs out.
Franson has the height advantage by 5 inches over Kukas. Reyes now takes her first 3 of the half, in and out. Pierce with a good rebound. It'll be Hayes to bring it up for Walla Walla, inside to Creason. Trying to work on Stone. Stone with a good defense there, forces a tough shot. Kukas poked it out of bounds. It'll be Walla Walla basketball. Billingsley trying to drive on Reyes. It's poked out of bounds, and it'll stay here. It went off of one of the Bombers' foot. Taylor Davis, who's been a little slow to start the game offensively, has been absolutely outstanding defensively. She's got 3 blocks and a couple of steals. I don't know if you're familiar with this, with the stat stocks, Kennedy is. Reyes is able to get it out to Kukas. Odd man rush. Kukas, Davis. Davis puts up a jumper, still can't go. Drake with a good rebound. Kukas puts up a jumper, that one's good. Richland takes the lead. Are you familiar with the stat stocks?
Yes, steals, blocks.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
One.
Yep.
Let me tell you, the way my life changed when I found out about that stat, I felt like I was going to tell everybody about it, and then I didn't. But that is genuine top 5 stat.
It is. It's a great way to measure a player's defensive ability to create turnovers. As good defense from multiple Bombers here. I take that back, as that's an easy bucket for Franson.
2 points, Franson.
Looks like they're going to be able to create a turnover. Instead, it was a great dish to Franson.
Yeah, what do you know about plus minus?
It's pretty basic. It's as Reyes takes a 3, no good. Rebound Drake. Kenzie Stone, short corner jumper, no good. It's essentially, for as long as you're on the court, the point differential between your teams. It's negative if the other team has scored more points when you're on the court. It's positive if your team has scored more points.
Yeah, I'm a big plus minus guy.
Oh, that's nice. Branson puts up a jumper.
That was a move.
Good off the glass.
That's her second shot of the game where I've been genuinely impressed. That was just a move. How do you guard that?
You kind of don't. That's 5'10", turning around and just fading away off the glass. That's a la Tim Duncan. You know, there's a reason he was so effective. Timeout taken here is Richland's down 3, 5:45 left in the third. Student section's grown a little bit as the game has progressed. Team is green out here tonight, Kennedy. You like green out?
I'm more of a eggs and ham person, but green's cool.
Eggs and ham. Sounds good, actually.
Yeah.
I like ham.
We've talked about ham before.
What'd you say it was, a B-tier meat?
B-tier meat.
Yep. You know, I want to see Taylor come off a screen here, so she's going to be inbounding. I'd like to see her run out ahead of Kukas and then get a screen from either Drake or Stone.
I just want to see her shoot it from the red line.
Yeah, just pull that thing.
That would be a momentum shift like crazy for Richland. And we've seen when Taylor gets hot, you're not stopping her.
Pass intended for Stone. She's able to save it. Just throws it to Franson on the save, however. Walla Walla now working in the half court. Franson picks up her dribble, hands it off to Billingsley. Near side of your screen is Kukas guarding her. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Hayes trying to find Fransworth. Instead, we're going to get a foul on Richland. It'll be either on Kukas. It'll be on Kukas for her second personal of the game.
First, second, team's first.
Billingsley able to find Pierce, as Creason gets it to Farnsworth on the inside, goes off of Pierce's hands. Billingsley with Davis guarding her. We're going to foul in the paint on Kukis. Seemed to be
a little bit of a kerfluffle.
Yeah, kerfuffle.
No.
An unfortunate event there for Richland because that will hand Kukis her third personal. Westerfield isn't phased and will keep her in the game. 3 fouls at this stage in the game isn't necessarily something to worry about, but it will make Kukis undoubtedly play a little more passive. Turnaround jumper, no good. Franson on the attempt there. Drake and Stone, a little bit of a miscommunication. That's a 3 from Drake, no good. Rebound Creason. Creason now, 3 Bombers in front of her. No teammates around, and she dribbles it off of her own leg, and it'll be Richland basketball.
Watch out for snipers.
She didn't even trip, though.
No, but...
Sniped the ball out of her hand?
Yeah, it's gone.
Walla Walla has yet to employ any pressure past half court in this half, as Oliveris is in for Hayes for Walla Walla. Reyes with crease on her. Trying to get it into Kreutz. It's an errant pass picked up by Farnsworth. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Kreutz. And Kreis is going to pick up her third foul here. Trying to take it away from Kreutz. That's her second, specifically trying to do that, take away a defensive rebound. Michaela Lawyer into the game for Shayla Creason. Skip pass to Kreutz on the near side. No good. Rebounded by Billingsley. Billingsley going right through traffic. Right hand lay-in, rolls home. Kukas making a move at the free throw line. Puts up a shot of her own. No good. Rebound Farnsworth. Able to kick it out before she fell down to Oliveris, who then gets it up to Billingsley. Going to the hoop once again. This time just throws it off the bottom of the rim. Reyes to Nelson on the inside. Nelson inside out pass to Kukas. Puts up a 3. No good. Rebound will go out of bounds. It'll stay here, though. It'll be Richland basketball.
Ellie Fox into the game. Out comes Kaylani Reyes.
Reyes was facing heavy pressure from the outside of the 3. They're respecting her greatly on her shooting ability.
Yeah, really with a player like that, you can't afford to not to. That's kind of like a given. You need to do.
Kreutz is open under the hoop. Davis finds her. Her left hand just smacks off the backboard. Martinez now trying to find an option here, and she ends up giving it to Franson. Looking inside to Hayes. Back to Martinez. Also looks at Hayes. And great screen from Hayes. Franson can't quite hollow it in. It'll be Richland basketball. Nelson with her left hand gets the ball to midcourt. She is fouled by Franklin, or no, it's a foul on Martinez in the paint. We got a timeout from Walla Walla from Coach Clark. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
You know, Michael, 5 minutes and 30 seconds have elapsed in the second half. We've seen basically no scoring. This is almost a mirror repeat of what we saw very beginning of the game. At this point in the game, are you giving up or are you looking to implement some changes?
I mean, it's definitely too early to give up, but Richland scored 1 basket And Walla Walla scored a few more. They put up 7 points on the board there, and in total 7-2 in a quarter is just abysmal on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, don't get me wrong, both teams are employing great defensive strategies, but at a certain point, it's just futility, and the offenses just have to get going. There's not really much you can do from a coaching standpoint. You're giving them the tools.
They're just not using them.
As Davis is able to catch it, and she's going to be blocked by Hayes. Taylor Davis still finding herself in the zeros and scoring. Pass up ahead to Lawyer. Her three is good.
3 points, Matt Lawyer.
Fox gives it over to Kreutz. Takes her second three of the game. No good off the backboard.
Kukas on Martinez here.
The two smallest players on the court, as Kukas was able to force a turnover. Taylor Davis trying to get her game going, kicks it outside, and Kreutz wound up taking a two, no good.
We do not like long twos.
No, we do not, and Nelson's going to pick up a foul here, trying to take the ball away from Lawyer.
3 Richland players checked in. I'm predicting the substitution is going to go to an all-starters lineup. I was wrong.
It'll be Nehemiah Nelson, the only non-starter in the game right now, as Davis comes out. An 8-point deficit for the Bombers as Walla Walla has the basketball. Franklin puts up a tough shot, goes off the side of the backboard. She was fouled by Reyes. That's her third personal. It'll be the team's fourth in the quarter. One more and Walla Walla gets put on the line no matter what.
First, second, team fourth. Shooting 2 for Walla Walla, number 5,
Franklin's first rattles home. Molly Franklin's got 5 points off the bench. She's also just a freshman, Kennedy, being able to make an impact as much as she is. Makes both of them. Blue Devils have their largest lead of the game. Nelson trying to go over the top to Stone inside. Nothing there. Kukas is going to drive with her right and put up one off the glass. No good. Stone offensive rebound, put back, no. And on the rebound, she is fouled by Franklin. It will stay here on the baseline.
Foul number 11, Matt Lawyer. Her first, team third.
We're going to get another foul on Walla Walla. The foul will be on Corrine Hayes.
This is a very push-heavy game we've seen so far, as I believe that's the 6th push we've seen.
Nelson, full shot clock. The Bombers swing the ball over the Reyes. She puts up a 3, misses short, rebounded Martinez. .35 seconds on the clock. It'll be Billingsley slowing things down and giving it back to Hayes. The long 2, no good from Franklin, rebounded by Kenzie Stone. 15 seconds. Shot clock turned off for Richland. If they use their time wisely, it can be the last possession, and Kukas throws it straight to the defender. Billingsley slows things down, pull-up jumper off the glass, no good. 4 seconds, rebound Deanna Drake. Kukas keeping the ball herself, puts up a half-court shot that doesn't hit the rim or backboard. It hits the cable, though. It hits something, as Richland's down 10 at the end of 3 quarters here. Not too much of an improvement, just scoring 2 points in the quarter.
Yeah, honestly, I don't have much to say other than both teams can start making their shots. The defense is fine, so really it's just an offensive. It's not even an effort thing. It's just a doing thing. Sometimes, especially when we were playing basketball, we were told your effort is not enough. You just need to do. You come to practice 6 days a week so that you can do. But at some point when you get to the high school level, you're expected to just make certain shots. So that's all I really have to say. Is they just need to execute better.
Execution is going to be what decides this game from both sides. We're going to step aside pretty briefly here. We'll be right back.
Please visit Richland Schools website at www.rsc.edu/levies. Thank you for supporting our students and schools. Please remember to vote.
Eight minutes left to play here in this game, and the Bombers have 10 points to make up. Although you can do that in 4 possessions, Richland has all the tools here. Westerfield has kind of looked a little bit beside herself here as her 7-3 team has put up a total of 21 points against a 3-7 Blue Devil team. As an offensive rebound from Pierce results in another offensive rebound. No, Kenzie Stone able to grab it down low, able to eventually poke it out to Reyes, who gives it up to Kukas. Taylor Davis, 4-3, no good. Stone was hit on the rebound. It'll be Walla Walla basketball. Lawyer now, step back 3 on the near side, no good. Far side of your screen there, near side for us. Got to remember that. It's the opposite of football. Kaylani Reyes, first 3 of the quarter, no. Rebounded by Walla Walla. That's Billingsley coming up with it. She's going coast to coast, ends up giving it to Franson, excuse me, and that's
Kylie catches her second charge of the game.
I was trying to figure out what happened there. The officials lined up, and I couldn't quite see what was going on. But it's an offensive foul. Kukas, yeah, that's her second charge drawn of the game. Man, Indiana is now up 42-7 over Oregon, and they're not even halfway through the third quarter, as quickly turning into a bloodbath. Reyes outside to Kukas. Davis inside to Drake, has it tipped out of bounds by Lawyer. "11 seconds on the shot clock here. Plenty of time to get a good look for Richland. Drake tries to go to Stone inside. It's intercepted by Hayes. Lawyer to a wide open Pierce underneath. Nobody in the area for Richland. And a timeout taken by Coach Clark for Walla Walla.
Currently, we're looking at a complete breakdown of Richland. They're not executing on offense, they're not executing on defense, they're definitely not executing in transition. They're turning the ball over and they're not getting the ball back. They're failing on every single front. They find themselves down 12 points, and I do not think this is a recoverable lead. Just because there's certain executables that you're expected to execute on, they have not done that.
Yeah, there's the intangibles, the part of the game that you have to have in order to win, and just the want to and the overall just, functionality as a team isn't there. This is a unfamiliar situation Richland has found themselves in. I mean, the last time they looked like this, I think, was Mount Spokane, where they just looked just so dysfunctional as a unit. But in total, there's 6 minutes, 27 seconds, and they're only down 12. Objectively, they have every chance in the world to come back, but subjectively, I don't think they can, considering just how they've been playing so far. But I would love for them to prove me wrong.
100%, but the body language coming out of the huddle here, it does not look promising.
Could be a variety of factors leading to the overall stagnantness of this girls team. Maybe the fact it's just it's been a long week, and finals are next week. A lot of people studying, and there's not a lot of people in the crowd. You're playing a team that you don't know a whole lot about. A lot of things that go into everyday games.
Yeah, like issues with the zodiac.
Some people believe in astrology, so it could be true. Reyes takes a quick 3 air ball.
I believe in whatever it takes in order for this Bombers team to win.
No, we actually have a official on the far side of your screen saying the ball was tipped, and it'll be Richland basketball.
Good call, ref. Good call.
Yeah, Reyes doesn't airball like that. It's not like her. There's
Except
no
for
way.
when she did 3 minutes ago.
Did she airball? Oh, whoops. She doesn't airball that much. How about that? Hey, Davis trying to force a shot there. Yeah, thump indeed, gets swatted. Hayes trying to go to Franson. Billingsley now driving to their left hand on the baseline. Good defense from Davis, stolen by Stone. Kukis inside to Davis, outside to Reyes, puts up a 3. Yes, sir! Kaylani Reyes with another 3. She's got 9 on the night. 9 points, not 9 threes, excuse me. Inside to Pierce, guarded by Davis. Davis stands straight up and lets Pierce turn the ball over. Or no, it'll stay here. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Franson puts up a quick 3, no good. Stolen by Hayes. Her putback's no good, and Pierce on the rebound there stepped out of bounds. 24-33 is the score with 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Kukis takes a quick 3, no good off back iron. If I'm Coach Westerfield, that is not the shot I want Kukis shooting. She is going into this game shooting 16% from behind the arc. Billingsley working on Reyes, and she's going to be fouled by Drake. She'll pick up her 3rd personal.
Foul number 4, Deanna Drake. Her 3rd, team first.
Over the top to Hayes. She's going to work on Stone, put up a baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Pierce, and it'll be hit out of bounds by Davis. We're going to get a substitution for Richland here. It'll be Nehemiah Nelson into the game for Deanna Drake.
12, Nehemiah Nelson.
Hayes gets blocked by Davis, her 4th block of the night. Coach Clark of Walla Walla is going to take another timeout.
Timeout, Walla Walla, 30-second timeout.
It'll be a 30-second timeout. 4:26 of game left here to play. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Pierce on the inside, rolls home and 1.
Gracie Pierce, 2 points. Foul number 12, Nehemiah Nelson, her 3rd, team 2nd.
Pierce can't convert the and one, rebounded by Kukis. Reyes puts up a three off the back iron, rebounded by Stone. Kenzie trying to get it outside, does to Kukis. Davis with a pump fake, backs down her defender, inside out to Kukis. Kukis driving. They're gonna say the foul's on the ground. It'll be on Walla Walla's Delilah Franson.
Foul number 22, Delilah Franson, her first, team second.
Another thunk as the ball was hit out of bounds by Mac Lawyer. Nelson gets the inbound from Kukis, gives it right back to her. Stone still trying to establish herself from deep as Kukis hits nothing on her three attempt. Billingsley able to get to Hayes, swings it all the way over to Lawyer. Pull up three, no good. Another air ball, back-to-back air balls from both teams here. It'll be Richland basketball as the Franson save attempt was unsuccessful. Davis puts up a three, and she is fouled on the shot. She'll have 3 free throws coming. She's only attempted 4 on the year.
I'm predicting she goes 2 for 3.
They'll definitely help our case here that, cut the lead down to 7. Davis is good on the first. A little bit more life in the crowd as we see some of the boys getting into it as Davis is good on the second. We'll see, Kennedy, does your prediction come true here?
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't mind if it doesn't.
Davis, no good. Kennedy, you are right once again. And the ball is off of Stone's legs. It'll be Walla Walla basketball. Timeout taken by Coach Westerfield is a full timeout. Richland's got a 9-point deficit here.
3 minutes, 30 seconds left. If my math is correct, that's 210 seconds. Yes, that is correct. 211 technically. And so that is totally doable. You have 200, however many seconds I said, to score 9 points. That's easy. You just got to do it. And I think Richland can do it. I just don't know if they're going to.
Other than that, there's really not much to do here except for Coach Westerfield to employ some changes and get her team going. We're going to step aside for the rest of this timeout. We'll be right back. Pierce going by Nelson to break the press. Inside to Franson, and the ball rattled around a little bit. It'll be Richland basketball. Richland looking to cut into their deficit here early and often, as it's a play for Reyes. She puts up a three. Yes! Reyes cuts the lead to 6. Franson now able to shake Davis and get the ball across half court. as Kukis tries to take another charge, is unsuccessful, and we have a late call here. And a flop warning on White for Kukis. I believe that was the call, if I am unmistaken. Kukis moving the ball over to the right wing. She's got Franson on her. Outside to Davis. Puts up a three. Still no good. Rebound Franson. And it'll be poked out, and it'll be Walla Walla basketball still.
Into the game comes Deanna Drake for Kenzie Stone.
Billingsley loses control, and Drake with the steal hands it off to Kukis, who pushes the pace now, pulls up, and gets the right hand to go. 31-37, 2 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock. Richland employing a lot of pressure here, trying to get something, as it'll be a timeout taken by Walla Walla after a little bit of frustration from Westerfield. It'll be a full timeout. 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining, a 6-point deficit for Richland. I mean, just in general, this has kind of been a, I guess you can call it back and forth. There's not really been much of a tug of war, but all in all, there's 2 minutes left, and we'll be right back. Start the offense coming out of the timeout. Pass was intended for Hayes. It's a tie-up. It'll be a foul on Kukis, her fourth personal.
Foul number 0, Kukis, her fourth, team third.
Just 2 more fouls until Richland puts Walla Walla on the line. They have to play good defense until it's time to foul, and a good play finds Pierce with a good shot. However, she doesn't take a good shot, and it'll be a foul on Hayes. Good elevator screen, sets up a three for Reyes, no good. Rebounded Franson, kicks it ahead to Franklin. She's getting trapped by 4 Bombers now. Ball goes on the floor, and it's picked up by Drake. She's got Hayes in defense, and Hayes is able to swat it, but then Kukis is able to grab it, and in turn, Franklin will bring her to the court for Franklin's first personal of the night. So with Walla Walla, 5 team fouls in the quarter, puts Kukis at the line. Into the game is Martinez for Pierce for Walla Walla. Kukis needing this free throw for Richland, can't convert. 0 for 2 from the line. And the pass from Martinez intended for Franson goes out of bounds. 80 seconds left into the game.
Number 5, Holly Franklin. Number 12, Gracie Pierce.
Reyes takes a 3, air ball.
And for Bombers, number 2, Jalissa Martinez-Bayonne. Number 11, Matt Lawyer.
We're seeing a rapid substitution strategy from Walla Walla. So typically what I've seen is when this happens is that you have certain players you rather play offense, some you rather play defense, and if you can, you're stopping every single play to sub who you want on each side of the ball.
As we see, the pass intended for Billingsley is stolen by Kukas. She goes the length of the court, can't finish, and it'll be tipped out by Franson. And maybe, as you're saying here, we have another stoppage, and there'll be a substitution from Walla Walla. Both Franklin and Pierce into the game for Martinez and Lawyer. So maybe this is the defensive set that you were talking about, Kennedy. As Reyes has a wide open Davis, and she is going to be blocked from behind. No foul call. It'll be Richland basketball. Kukas finds Drake underneath. Right hand can't go. Rebound Franson. Kukas picks up her 5th of the night, so she's done. Kukas leaves the game with 7 points.
Into the game, Ellie Fox for Kylie Kukas after she fouls out. 53.7 seconds left on your shot clock, your game clock there. Wilson's down 6. That's only 2 threes. Let's see what they do.
Only 2 threes, and better yet, they're in perfect position here to foul if they have to. One more puts Walla Walla on the free throw line and stopping the clock and allowing them to maybe intentionally foul. And instead, they will foul Lawyer and put her on the line. Taylor Davis picking up her 3rd personal there.
Shooting 2, number 11, Matt Lawyer.
As Lawyer makes her first, Walla Walla is poised to upset the Richland Bombers here in Richland. This last free throw is huge because it gives the only way Richland can take the lead at this point of the game is 3 consecutive threes, most likely at least, as that puts them up 8. So Richland is going to have to start hitting threes quickly, and they're going to have to just start making a lot of shots really fast. As the pass intended for the rolling Drake is stolen by Martinez, and she gets put on the line, fouled by Davis. She's got to be careful now because she's had a quiet night, but she's still one of Richland's best shooters.
Shooting 2, number 2, Jalissa Martinez-Bayonne.
Martinez's first is good. Her second is not. 34 seconds on the clock now, 9-point deficit. Davis gets it quickly to Drake. She drives to the hoop, and the shot is no good. Davis is able to get the rebound, puts up another 2, still no good. And it'll be Walla Walla basketball.
Info number 11, Matt Lawyer. Number 12, Gracie Pierce.
And we're going to get a turnover here by Walla Walla. Billingsley stepped out of bounds.
Info number 2, Jalissa Martinez-Bayonne. Number 5,
Davis's inbound attempt is tipped out of bounds by Billingsley. Drake gets an easy right hand for the Bombers' first points in a long time. And Billingsley is not going to be fouled as it's up to Martinez. And Franson's just going to dribble out the clock. And Davis swats it away, and there's a whistle, but I don't believe it'll matter. The game is over. The Blue Devils come out on top over the Bombers, 40-33.
Yeah, that was a pretty disappointing game for your Lady Bombers here, but they're looking to move on. They play Hermiston next. We're just going to get a dub down in Hermiston, and I think they'll be able to do that. So just look forward to the next game. I wouldn't spend too much time sulking on this loss. Yeah, it sucks and you weren't able to get any offense going, but just get back in practice and get back your next game.
Definitely one to forget, but the Lady Bombers' next matchup is tomorrow night in Hermiston. We thank you all for watching, and go Bombers.